Let the interview begin.
Hello, everyone to For Love and Nerds podcast. Today I'm here with Charles Prouty. Hi, Charles. Thanks for being here.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh man, I can't complain. Enjoying my afternoon. It's a beautiful day out, so we're just been out enjoying it, running errands and stuff.
That's cool. Where are you based, sorry?
I am in Central Texas.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
So,
I'm right next to Austin.
oh, nice. Very cool. I'm based in Manchester, England. So
Okay.
so I wanted to ask first off how you're obviously into puppetry, puppeteering. So how did that all come about?
Well, how far back do you want me to go?
It's up to you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've been playing with puppets since I was 3 years old. And I'm 50 now, so it's always been a part of my life.
Yeah.
I've done it at all levels. I've been a performer. I've been a ventriloquist. I've been a puppeteer. I've been a magician, at all different levels. I've thought about going professional. I never went professional, so I've always just kind of kept it as a hobby.
Yeah.
And right now I have just decided to quit the performing aspect of it, and I am a puppet builder now, concentrating on building.
Oh, very cool. Nice.
Yeah.
So throughout your career, what's some of your more favorite moments that you've been a part of or project wise?
Project wise, I have worked with a lot of local local puppet theaters throughout my time. I've gotten involved with them at different levels, and I'm always just proud. I've always been kind of more of a coach and performed a little bit mainly focused on coaching with people and performing the puppets and working with the kids.
Yeah.
And getting their shows going and helping them out. So I'm really proud of the work I've done with that.
Nice. Very cool. So growing up, who were some of your inspirations for?
Oh, well, Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Jim Henson, of course. As far as my very first exposure to ventriloquism and where I just absolutely fell in love with ventriloquism was back in the 70s. There was a TV series called Soap.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You remember Soap? The ventriloquist Jay Johnson was on there, and he had they played characters called Chuck and Bob. And I had no idea up until I saw that show as a kid. I had no idea that puppeteers performed with puppets, and ventriloquism I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
And I used to watch that show all the time, constantly. Just whenever it was on, I was always watching it. And it got to the point where my mom quit making me watch it. She wouldn't let me watch it anymore. And it wasn't because it was adult content show. It was just because I wouldn't stop begging her to get me a wooden dummy puppet, And, I begged for it every day. And fast forward a few years, one of the greatest moments of my life was I actually got to meet Jay Johnson.
Oh, wow.
And he has an award-winning, he won a Tony for his Broadway show called The Two and Only. And he was touring in Dallas, and we went up to see it, and I got to meet him, and it was just a lifelong dream to meet him. And subsequently, we've since become, buddies. We're not friends or anything, but, we've become buddies. We chat a little bit on Facebook, and whenever I see him at the Ventriloquist convention, we hang out. It's really, really cool.
That's amazing. That's awesome. It's amazing that you can meet some of your idols through doing what you love. So,
oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Growing up, what... have you wanted to work on the Muppets or any of those sort of shows?
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, Sesame Street was obviously a big part of my life, with the puppets. And then later on, when the Muppets started airing, the Muppet Show started airing. That was my childhood dream, was to become a Muppeteer for the Muppets and work with Jim Henson. And when I was a kid, I did actually get to meet Jim Henson once, and that was really, really cool. Yeah, that was really neat.
Nice. What was he like?
Very nice guy. I was with a puppet troupe, and had to be probably like in 1980, somewhere in there, 81.
Yeah.
But I was in a children's puppet performing group, and we were performing up in Chicago, and Jim Henson actually came backstage after the show. No one knew he was there. It was a total surprise to the director, everything.
Wow.
And he just came backstage and wanted to meet us, and that was really cool. So I think that says a lot for him right there, his character,
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing, that.
Yeah.
So what are you currently focused or working on at the moment?
Well, currently I do have a current build, if that's what you want to see.
Yeah, sure.
I'm working on this young lady right now. She's got yellow hair, and I've got a green screen, so it's going to be kind of hard to see her. But this is a young lady I'm working on for a friend of mine.
Oh, very
She's
cool.
actually going to be she's going to be an angel puppet when I'm done with her. I'm just not trying to figure out how do you style her hair, how do you style yarn up to look like hair or to look like an angel, you know?
Yeah.
But
Nice.
we're having fun with her. She's got eyes and everything. I just haven't put them on yet. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this is my current project, you know, and her
Nice.
nose still isn't attached. But she's good size, and I've got angel wings. She's got a halo and stuff. And he found this dress, so I actually had to. He wanted her to wear this dress, so he's like, "Build her to fit the dress." And I'm like, "Okay." So I did.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
So
She's more of a hand. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry. You finish one. Sorry.
I said she's more of a hand puppet style. I really my expert or where I specialize in is self sculpture ventriloquist figures. If you pardon me for a second, I'll bring one of those down that I built.
Sure,
I'll show them to you. I kind of got him up in storage because he's a good sized puppet.
Oh, okay.
Very neat. And of course, he's got a green shirt on for the green screen. So, you know, green shorts. But yeah, this is more of my current style, or my style that I concentrate on is just doing full-fledged, full body. You can see he's sculpted out, and he's got hands and he's got feet.
Oh wow, very cool.
So yeah.
What's the body made of?
It's all foam.
Oh, is it all right? Cool, nice.
He's all everything I make. The last puppet, this puppet, it's all this foam and sculpting it and
wow,
making it work. Yeah, making it work. Yeah, dude. Duh. What's up, man? Party on. Not a ventriloquist anymore. So.
So how long did it take you to make the one in your hand?
This is Xander. Xander took probably, if I had to guess, I'd have to say probably about 80 hours.
Wow.
Somewhere, yeah, just constantly. Well, I worked on Xander over a course of about 3 months, I think. I don't have the patience to sit down and whip them out.
Yeah, I know.
I get 2-hour bursts here and there, and that's the difference between a hobby and a profession. In a hobby, you can say, all right, I'm going to sit there and work on a couple hours here, a couple hours there. A profession, you got to sit down and do it.
Yes. So what made you make this change from being a puppeteer and a ventriloquist to actually just wanting to make them?
Well, when I went to college, and I had a choice. I could either try to support myself and my household and family performing puppetry and ventriloquism, or I could stick with my regular job and let that go. And then as I went to college and changed careers, about a year into my new career, I have a great job. I love my job, and I have no reason, but for some reason I just kind of started getting a little depressed and down.
Oh, okay.
And I have another friend of mine who, a very, very good friend of mine, and I was telling her about it. And I said, I don't understand what this is. This isn't like me. And she actually asked me, she goes, what have you created? And I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, you were in a very creative profession for 25 years of your life. And what are you creating now? And I said, well, nothing. She goes, well, make something, damn it. I'm like,
yeah.
Well, what? She goes, well, what do you love? And I said, well, I like puppets. And she goes, make some puppets. And I'm like, okay. And so I started building puppets. I got some foam and I got some patterns, and and I just went from there. And
oh, nice.
Next thing you know, depression was gone. So, if you have that artistic side, you have to be creative. You have to express it. That's just all there is to it. Otherwise it just doesn't work.
Exactly.
You're not gonna be happy unless you exercise that. So that's what got me into it. And that was about 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So that's when I started doing it. Yeah.
Nice. That's very cool. I'm glad that you found a good balance in your life now with what you do. So
yeah, absolutely.
So what do you hope to achieve? Do in the next few years, project wise?
Well, with the puppet wise, I don't know. I'm exploring different options with it. Right now I'm just building puppets for my friends in the ventriloquist community. I have a lot of friends in the ventriloquist community and in the puppet community. Yeah. And I'm happy building for them. I would like to get maybe kind of toying around with the idea of trying to get in with the like a TV series or some kind of a series. The television aspect of it it'd be fun to build. Now then obviously I'd have to move it to more professional as opposed to just a hobby. I'd have to move up to that next level, which is fine with me. I really like doing it. So I'd like to have that aspect of it. So I'd explore that. I just like to see my puppets get out there. There's nothing more thrilling for me as a puppet builder than to see my puppets performing via either TV or live on stage or just in a nursery school with a couple of kids watching them. There's nothing that makes me happier than to see my puppets being used like that and entertaining people.
Yeah, I totally get that, because all you want to do is get your work out there and know that you achieved something well. So, so would you like to personally write? Do you like writing stuff for puppets?
No, not. I'm not. That aspect, that part of it has never really come easily to me. So,
okay.
When I do write stuff, it's usually with a partner. I have a really good friend. I help him. What I'm really good at as far as that goes is, he'll come up to me with some new jokes, and then I'll turn around and I'll twist them around and I make them work a little bit better.
Okay.
So, so I work better with a partner as far as writing goes. I could turn around because I have that little smart ass side to me that, I can get it out there and just a passive aggressive way, just enough passive aggressively to make it funny, and I have that little glitch to it. So
nice. Yeah. Well, not everyone's the same, are they? Which I think separates everyone from each other. So,
yeah.
So obviously you said you've been doing this for obviously about 40 odd years as a collective. What are some of your more biggest achievements or personal achievements you felt like you've achieved in this time?
I think I've never really had any, I guess, I don't want to say I've had any major famous successes or anything of that aspect. This is just my hobby and I do this for fun. So I guess the biggest thing that I get as far as how I judge my success as a puppet builder is when I have a ventriloquist or a puppeteer come to me, ask me to create a figure for them, and then they use that figure. That to me, that's the success that I'm achieving, and I consider myself successful that way. And when I have like 3 or 4 people wanting puppets from me at the same time, and I'm just stressed out. I'm like I can't do it. No, that to me is a level of success that I've achieved, and I really like that, and I'm flattered that people want my work.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
what I do for. Yeah,
awesome. So you said you've got a set build that you like focusing on. Would you ever like to do like these string puppets?
Marionettes.
Yeah, would you ever like to build them or build anything else?
I've dabbled with I've built 3 or 4 hard figures,
right.
Actual hard ventriloquist figures. I do fiberglass work for that. I quit doing that because of the fact that when I moved into my new house about 6 years ago. You can't do fiberglass inside, and I didn't have a shop. So you have to have an area well ventilated. You don't want fiberglass resin in your house. So I had to kind of put that on hold for a while. I am going to get back into it though. I was going through some old boxes and I found a sculpt that I had done that I want to make the mold of. And now I built a shop last year in my backyard here. So I do have room to work for it. But last summer it's really hot in Texas. So being out in a non-air conditioned shop, so I have to work late at night. So it's just a question of making the timing work on that. You got to work outside. I got to work at night, but yet, if I stay up too late, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work. So, when I can work when it's cool, I can't sleep. And it's just a matter of finding the time to do it.
Yes, I totally get that. It's crazy trying to balance everything.
Yeah.
So you obviously said earlier that one of your puppets took 80 hours or so to build. So what's the longest one you've ever had to build, and what's the shortest one you've ever had to build?
I think that Xander there, the 80 hours was probably about the longest I've spent on a puppet. Okay. He definitely was, just because of his size and the sculpting of the abs and stuff. And a lot of that time too was I was playing with new techniques and tried different stuff. So I really, I was restarting a lot, and that's why it took me so long to do him. The shortest build I've done, I build, as a puppet builder, people find out you're a puppet builder, like, oh man, will you build me a puppet? Will you make me a puppet? So I've got little hand puppet patterns that I use, and I can whip one of those out in an afternoon. I'll cool. Make them up a puppet real quick, and it's nothing fancy. It's just a little hand puppet. Those are fun to do.
Yeah, well, I suppose once you've done a few, you can just replicate it and then make as many as you want to sell. I suppose.
Yeah.
Give off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I just want to ask you one final question, and obviously, I know you're a puppet maker, as you said, but what is a dream or goal of yours that you'd like to accomplish or achieve in, say, 10 years' time?
For being a puppet builder, I think that you know, you know what I would really like to see? I'd like to see someone like Jeff Dunham or Terry Fader using one of my puppets on stage, or getting involved with a production company for a theater group or something, and see my stuff get out there, see my name in a movie credit. I'd love to see that as a puppet builder. You know, Charles Prouty puppet builder. You know, that would be awesome. I think that would be something nice to do.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That's what all of us want, I suppose. A bit of recognition for how much hard work and effort we put into what we do.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice one. So thank you, Charles, for today. It's been great chatting with you.
Oh man, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you inviting me in on this, and you know, keep me posted on your webcast. I was watching some of your other casts, and I thought they were pretty cool, so I was excited to be on here.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I could speak to you. So,
all right,
nice one. I'll keep you posted. So have a good day and take care.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.